Hey everyone, and welcome back to the Where's My Boo podcast.
We are so excited to be back.
It's been a while.
It's been a long time.
Like, seriously, a long time.
I'm a little nervous.
Shaking my boots.
We have had the best intentions to come back on, but
life just happened.
Because our last
When was our...
Yeah, pull up our last podcast.
Our last podcast was
We have so much to update you guys on, I bet.
9 months ago, titled The Girls
Oh
Are
my
Back.
gosh. One of us could have had a baby by then. It's been so long.
I wish.
We're all still...
Not quite. We're still where we left you.
Still, not there.
We're...
Someday. Yeah, we are still single. Just to clear the air right away, you know.
I know you guys are all probably wondering.
Jumping in our DMs.
You guys are invested in our statuses. But yeah, we're still single and thriving. What do you know?
say? It's by choice.
Yeah, for sure. It's not like we haven't had our fair share of suitors.
Especially since starting the podcast, you know. Every guy wants a podcaster.
We need to get an assistant to feed through our DMs because it's just
you guys can DM us other stuff Anyways,
okay. So where to start?
I think a huge update. The last time you guys talked to us, we are now roommates. We live together.
Oh my gosh!
It's really exciting. We have our other roommates. Trying to Sorry, I was hitting the table.
We're sorry.
Were you yelling at me at the table?
I'm crying. Well, we just don't need to be like, hey guys, we're back. Okay, guys, so it is currently 7:52 p.m. Wednesday the 15th.
Yeah, we gotta make sure we don't go over too long. We're at 2 minutes, we're fine.
Okay, so yes, we all live together. We have a roommate.
Hey, do you want your what's the word? Your identity shared, or do you want it to be secret?
You can share.
Her name's Tallery. That's all we're gonna say.
I know there's a lot of people that don't really know us, so we're not gonna say her last name.
Just for private, she has a very unique last name,
Yes.
so you would know who she was if you heard
her
her.
last
She's
name.
very Googleable.
Very Googleable.
Very Googleable.
We're gonna protect her identity.
But yeah, we've been living together since end of May.
It's been lit, to say the least.
Super freaking awesome.
It's definitely a lot easier to get together to make a podcast when we live together.
Not gonna lie, we don't have many excuses as to why we are doing this so late.
Yeah,
into the
we
game,
just
but
didn't make it a priority, to be honest.
This summer was crazy too.
Yeah,
I'm not even gonna say obviously there's the elephant in the room of what happened. COVID.
COVID. If you guys don't know what COVID is, look up CDC.
We are living during a pandemic, just so you know.
We want you guys to know that.
And that's the other
That's
thing.
the reason why we have a podcast, because we obviously are roommates. We don't need to socially distance
Oh yeah,
from
we're
each
not
other.
breaking. We are COVID Rangers.
We do call ourselves
We are
that.
up in PPE right now.
Yeah,
We're in our
masks,
suited up.
shields.
In my papper.
Actually-
For all you health nuts out there.
I'm
just kidding.
Yeah, she's kidding. We're
Totally,
just at the table.
We're unmasked. This is just a really casual, organic conversation.
Yeah,
like
Not
we
gonna
said.
lie,
we don't
guys,
have
we
scripts.
We just hit record and we're like, what are we talking about?
So, we all still love coffee. None of us developed any allergy or something.
Yeah.
Oh no, aren't you allergic to?
I did actually. So this is actually a pretty big deal. I'm not sure I'm ready to talk about it, but here I go. So this fall season, I tend to like pumpkin spice lattes. I know that's basic, but I found out I am actually allergic. I get hives from pumpkin spice lattes, so it's been a journey.
I'm really proud of you for saying.
But
talking about
I
your
have
journey.
these girls to support me, and I'm doing okay.
Yeah,
so.
you found another drink from Starbucks.
Yeah, I just I get the Toasted by Chocolate Mocha. I'm actually drinking it right now.
We're drinking Starbucks. We still have Caribou, but
I had a gift card, so
It's just, yeah.
I go to Caribou way more often, so I'm always reloading money, where I don't go to Starbucks often, so I always just have money sitting in my account. Mm-hmm. So it's a lot easier to be like, okay, let's get Starbucks, because then I'm like not technically spending money.
Totally. Fake money.
So today, I just want to let you guys know, so I am not a Starbucks person. Any day of the week, I'll choose Caribou. I have my go-to drink there. And at Starbucks, during the fall season, I don't care if it's basic or if you think it's gross. I honestly could care less. I love pumpkin spice lattes. And now they're gone, obviously, because it's January. And so I've been trying a ton of different drinks. And today I got an iced... Let me look. An iced chai tea latte with a double shot of espresso. And I just don't like it. It's fine.
Do you like it better now that you put... Did you put whipped cream in it?
Yeah. Yeah, I do. I think it's fine.
This is like super mesmerizing.
I know. I just keep watching as we talk.
We're like voice recording right now, and like
it shows our, what is that even called?
Like sound waves,
like our frequency.
Yeah. I'm just like in a trance right now.
So
I feel like I get like a voice on here.
I know. I have a podcast.
It's the same as Omegle. Sure. Guys, for a while we were like super into Omegle and like talking to strangers. So many people of the world. Like it really
we
like,
made some really cool connections.
Yeah.
I could have been engaged to be married. To be honest with you guys, I had a guy really hitting on me. We were vibing. And then
it's all true.
Grace just skipped him.
That is true.
This is all true.
I guess I didn't read the vibes, but I just
Grace was like bored and just skipped, and Liz was falling in love.
Yeah.
So
I apologize, Liz.
You know, but I mean, you move on. People are also huge bullies. I actually don't recommend it, guys.
If you're even like an ounce of insecure, don't go on Omegle.
Like the first night we did it, we were like, this is so fun. We're gonna do it all the time, and now like we haven't done it in a while because you go on there, guys. And just an example, tough. The thing people really like to poke at me. I'm open to talking about it. Is they call me
really brave.
They call me a box. Apparently, I have a huge forehead. Now, I don't care if you agree. Don't tell me in my DMs. Don't be like, you have a huge forehead.
Swipe up.
But that's
Are
what they
you guys
tell
listening?
Me. That's what they tell me. They're like, oh, that girl in the middle's forehead.
Well, people are just like ruthless, like because it's like I guess any social media where you can just say anything and there's no like repercussions. Yeah. So like you can skip any second. So a person's like, "You're so ugly and fat," and then they skip you.
They
it's
love
like,
to do that.
Okay, bye.
Yeah.
Or
it's
they'll
toxic.
be like, "Opportunity for the boys." Yeah, lots of.
It's very vulgar, you know.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't recommend, and I this is actually a disclaimer to our younger listeners: don't go on.
Yeah, you don't.
Yeah, we're not sponsoring. We're not sponsored. If anything, this is us being like, don't do it. We're not sponsored.
I mean, if Omegle did reach out, I probably would have to say
we would
yes.
take the deal.
We need the money,
but it's terrible for your self-esteem, and I just could never recommend that.
But then you do hit like 1 in a million, where it's a super fun conversation.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
like we talked to a super nice girl in like Paris or France.
Yes, that was fun.
We talked to her for a long time.
And we like pulled pranks, like we would pretend we're British from Doncaster.
That was fun too.
We had good times, and they always fell for it. And I don't think any of us have good accents.
No,
I mean, one guy was like, "No, you're not." He was clearly actually British, and we were like, "What do you mean? Of course we're British." And he was like, "No, you're not." Yeah,
that's Tal's cookies.
Yeah, her cookies are done.
Our roommate made us cookies.
She like knew this
was
a big
night.
For us. She said we can have a few.
Oh, okay.
So, now let's move on to like more important topics like The Bachelor.
Yes.
Obviously, a new season just started. We have Matt James as our Bachelor.
Round of applause for Matt James.
And we are obsessed. Okay, but you guys, if you are big fans, know we love Tyler Cameron ever since Hannah's season. And if you love Tyler Cameron how we love him, we knew that Matt James was his best friend. So we've known Matt James. For some of y'all, you're just meeting him, but we've known him for a while.
Journey already.
Yeah, and we love him. So
like throughout quarantine, they had like the quarantine crew down in Jupiter, Florida. Tyler Cameron, Hannah Brown was there, Matt James. So we literally fell in love with him all throughout COVID. And then he was announced The Bachelor, and it was
like
the
out
best
of nowhere.
news
It's
ever.
a dream come true for us.
He's such a good guy.
And I'm sorry, guys, but we are all in love with Abigail. We love her. Their connections give me butterflies, like I'm watching a freaking romance movie.
Yes.
Yeah. And we also really like Brie and Sarah.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Although, I don't know,
Brie's
guys.
a little boring.
The last date that Brie and, like, I don't know.
I didn't feel any sparks flying.
And, like, maybe it's just what they choose to show us and not, like, shutting it down now. Because we still have a lot of time.
Remember the last, like, clip or blooper at the
Yeah,
end?
they were
like,
being
that was
silly.
funny.
I still didn't feel the chem, though. Like, in, like, a 2-minute conversation they show of Abigail and Matt, I get so much chemistry. And I just don't get that with Brie. I like Sarah, too.
Yeah, spoiler alert, if you guys didn't watch last week's episode, is she gonna be okay? Do you guys think she dies? Like, what do you guys think happens? It ends big cliffhanger.
And I don't even want to address this, but we all don't like Victoria. She's... I actually saw something, though, online that people think she's an actress. Like, she's faking this whole persona.
I feel like
I wouldn't.
I thought about actually watching it, being like, she's so outrageous, I wouldn't be surprised if Bachelor hired her.
Guys, this, I haven't even told Del and Grace this. So I saw on TikTok, Rachel, she's very pretty, you probably recognize her. I saw on TikTok a girl being like, yeah, you made fun of me for liking black guys in high school. And I saw an article online today saying there is other allegations, like, of her saying racist things.
Oh, no.
So,
like, high school?
Rachel. She's
I like her.
on it.
She's really pretty.
She
hasn't
very
done a lot,
pretty.
though. Like, hasn't been...
Racist allegations against...
Now the week.
Oops.
Hold on, Liz. We're gonna get
copyright.
Yeah, careful. Oh, this is off the Bachelor topic, but another big deal with one of my men in my life. Harry Styles is dating Olivia Wilde. That's wild.
No pun intended.
Yeah, but for real, I was just hoping it was like for the movie they were caught together, but there's just been more and more pictures, and you just can't deny it. I mean, I can't say I'm happy, but I also realize I don't know. I guess if I'd ever be
He's
happy.
always said he's into older women.
Yeah, he has said that. Good for
Fair
him.
enough.
Good for them.
Yeah.
I love him.
Also, we also haven't discussed this, like Armie Hammer, how like he sent DMs about saying he's a cannibal.
Armie Hammer?
I don't even know who that is.
He was in that like Call Me by Your Name with Timothy.
Oh.
And then he's in that Rebecca movie.
I did not know that was his name.
Yeah. But apparently like DMs were leaked of him being like, I want to eat your toes. Like he says he's a cannibal and he's like, I've never admitted it before. And obviously like they could easily be photoshopped, but
That's kind of creepy.
That's terrifying.
his ex-wife said that it took him by surprise, but...
That he's a cannibal?
Wait, she just said it surprised her? She wasn't like, this isn't true. He didn't eat
I
your
don't
toes.
know. I don't know.
I mean, even if you're their ex, like, that's a pretty big claim. I would be like, by the way.
Yeah, like the DMs like kind of make me almost believe it because he was like, I want to eat you. Like
but
you
do you think they
eat
mean
you.
it like in
No. And he's like, I've never admitted that to anyone.
If he said that, then that's like...
I know. Like
so
he was
it's
just-
like he DM'd someone and then that person leaked it?
Yeah. And then there's like
Because
a
they're probably
couple.
scared for their life. They probably thought this guy's gonna come kill me and eat me. I would do it too. I would do the same thing if I was in this situation.
That's all the we like to cover the celeb gossip. I think that's everything I've heard recently.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying.
What else? What shows?
Me and Liz are watching The Crown, but it's been kind of a slow burner for us.
Bridgerton.
Yes!
Oh my.
If you haven't watched Bridgerton, stop listening to this.
Go watch the 8 episodes.
Go watch all 8 episodes on Netflix. You won't regret it. It is so good.
If you
so steamy.
If you love like good romance.
And guys, I judged it. I saw like what it... Oh my goodness. Okay, our cookies are
Too
here.
bad we aren't videoing because these cookies
Our
look...
cookies. I need to go get a cup of milk. I'm gonna go get milk, guys.
Congrats on 9 months of silence and bad podcast life.
Oh my gosh.
But yeah, Bridgerton's good.
These cookies.
Don't judge it by its cover. I thought it looked kind of boring too, but it's not.
Mm-mm.
I've been reading a lot of books.
And there's some really cool... Back to Bridgerton, sorry, Grace. There's some really cool, like, violin covers of, like, popular songs.
Yeah, it's got really good stuff.
Ooh. Oh, yeah, but we're really on book life.
Mm-hmm. We liked...
Our Big Mike's library is like filled.
Mm-hmm. Some of them might not even know what Big Mike's is.
Oh, sorry. We call our humble abode Big Mike's if nobody.
After our beloved neighbor.
Mm-hmm. Which it's actually not his real name. We named him a name before we knew his name.
Mm-hmm. His name, maybe we shouldn't say.
No, we shouldn't say. But
we're not exploiting our beloved neighbor.
No.
But
he's too fragile.
We freaking love him. And
I think he's in hibernation though, because I haven't seen
I saw him
him.
today.
I saw him.
Oh, good.
He's fine. He's just probably less active in the winter,
Yeah,
just like the rest of us.
A little bit hibernating.
Mm-hmm.
But
yeah, we have a really good bond with him.
mm-hmm. Good relationship
What
all
else?
around.
We like our neighborhood. Feel safe.
We're not going to tell you where we live, guys. We're not
for
going to.
some stupid people who park. We justice was served. Justice was served yesterday, actually, because I don't want to be mean, but some idiot parked like blocking our driveway, and I called parking services, and I said, "Ma'am,"
because we would have hit them if we backed out. That's
I said,
not
"Ma'am,
okay.
I need to report a horribly parked car," and then we saw the ticket being made, so that was super liberating.
It did feel good to like feel like our voices were heard.
Yeah,
and just we didn't want that person messing with us anymore.
Yeah.
Like he probably would have thought that was just a spot now, and it wasn't.
Oh, we had a Big Mike's Christmas where we all like exchange our gifts.
Are you ready to talk about this?
I think I'm gonna talk about it.
We've been covering some really tough and deep topics tonight.
So we all like got each other gifts, like each like just decent amount of money gifts, and then
like pretty big gifts,
like $100 each, like nothing big. No,
we're pretty wealthy.
And Dell was like super nice and thoughtful because I have been saying, I don't even know how long, that it would be so fun to have a pet fish. And then like kind of in the fall I like stopped thinking about it, still wanted one. And then out of nowhere, Dell got me a fish for Christmas, and it was like the best thing ever, like my favorite gift ever. And she gave me like a bowl, and
I don't know if you're stabbing daggers at me. Best guess.
Okay, Liz, but you were there. It was a really special moment.
I know, but I also think I had a pretty good gift.
Liz had a super good gift too.
The book?
It was themed.
I've used everything. Liz,
Okay, next year I'll just give you a cardboard box.
anyway, this is not the point of the story. So she got me a fish, and
Super
it was
good
a
gift.
beta fish, and I named it Anakin after like one of my favorite characters
But we
of all
call
time.
him Annie.
Yeah, Anakin.
Just
and
love the little guy.
he was super cute, like blue, just like a really fun fish.
Like blue.
Oh, I got it.
And
He was active,
goofy.
He made us laugh every day.
He would make silly faces
day.
to the glass.
He would just swim
He
up
would
to
say
you.
good morning if you walked in the room.
He was a super.
swim up to his
If you guys don't know me, I'm like a super early bird. Like I can't sleep in. Anakin would literally like wake up and start swimming at like noon every day. Like he was a big night owl. Anyway, so yesterday was a pretty tough day. Was that yesterday? Or was that
It was
today?
yesterday. We should
yesterday.
Yeah. So I was like, I got home from work. It was like 9:30. I was like, hey Annie, tap him on the glass. He was swimming around. I woke him up, but he was swimming around. Probably a few hours later, one of you two, right, noticed.
Yeah.
He was
head down in the rocks. A plant on top of him.
And it wasn't a good looking situation. I think if you've been around death, when you know.
You know.
So yeah, I wanted to assess the situation. It did sure look like he was dead, but I didn't know for sure, so I said let's put him on suicide watch because we had kind of said maybe he is a little bit suicidal.
It's like a real thing for beta fish though to like dig themselves into pebbles.
Mm-hmm.
And you said he had stopped eating too.
Yeah.
Like he lost his will
eating
to
that much.
survive.
So I said, okay, Annie, you deserve to be alive. Like, I want you alive, and he needs to know that. So I put him in his little thing, got him out of the dirty water, suicide watch, and then, looked at him like 20 minutes later, and again, he was head down. He still is over there.
He's not.
Has he lost
floating.
his eyeballs though?
I
Like, have
know.
they popped out yet?
So, yeah, Anakin's dead.
I think Annie's gone.
So that means we have to have a funeral.
And it's very traumatic having to flush your fish.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But I have all the supplies, thankfully, so I'm motivated to get another one and,
And
just
luckily-
continue being a mother,
And there is so much room in your heart for loving multiple fish.
I'm just gonna have to call him Anakin the second.
You could just get a different name too.
No, I need to keep Anakin.
Oh.
There's so many names out there.
No, I love Anakin.
Okay, we don't need to decide on the
Anakin.
Oh, we don't need to decide on the name tonight. There's no new fish.
I'm naming him Anakin, Liz. Why though? You already have an Anakin.
Okay,
Anakin
guys.
the second.
Moving on.
I'm starting the family tree.
Let's
Whatever. I didn't.
Okay, 20 minutes in.
I feel like we need to talk about a lot more. Yeah, nothing much going on in the love lives.
I mean, it's COVID, like...
Yeah, can you even really date?
Oh, music. Taylor Swift was a gem of a woman and released an album out of nowhere.
Two. She released one this summer and then another one.
Yeah, the two out of nowhere. But the most recent one was super out of nowhere.
And we're big fans. I know people have controversial thoughts. Because they're a little bit different than her typical style, but we like them.
Oh, we could talk about... I know... Ben Luke out there, I know he's listening. You better be listening. I know he knows about this, so probably other people, about the domestic violence sign that she's been doing. What do we think about that?
So, guys, if you didn't know, there's, like, a sign you do for domestic violence.
Mm-hmm.
And she's shown it. I've seen 2 interviews of her doing it now. And it worries me
It
because...
is pretty obvious.
It's one of those things that even
It's
if
not
she
a
was...
natural movement of your hand.
Yeah, and even if it was an accident, once she saw people were saying that's what they thought it was, I think she would have clarified and been like, that's not what I was intending.
Because it's such a serious, like, accusation.
It is, so it worries me that she's not, but we love Joe.
I know, I don't think Joe would do that.
Well, I saw this again, a video of... There was pictures just taken in, like, England of Taylor, Joe, and his mom, I think. Or his dad, or his grandma, or grandpa, or someone. And basically, like, a week before, or, like, quite a little bit before Tom Hiddleston and Taylor Swift broke up, it was pictured Tom, his mom, and Taylor. And then this, like, girl looked at the paparazzi company. And apparently people think that those paparazzis, like, are paid by celebrities to take staged photos. And I don't know how that correlates, but basically it's that same company. So people think they're going to break up.
Can I have the last cookie?
Yeah.
Okay.
Did that make sense?
So, like, people think that she's just going out with Joe and his mom to make it seem like they're, like, happy.
And then they're going to announce
And then they're preparing for a breakup.
I'm going to be so sad.
I really think...
at least when we get a breakup album from her, I'd like that.
I just feel like...
I thought this was the one.
she was good. But, okay.
It's been, like,
that
4
is
years.
such a, like, a twisty theory.
Son, don't you think so?
I don't know, guys. Let's not jump to conclusions because we don't know. It's all just speculation and rumors, but it's
I honestly think her and Joe are going to get married and have lots of babies.
I already think they're married. I already think they have 3 kids.
Yeah. Well, they're on the way.
Will, Ivy, and Dorothea.
Have you guys heard the new album? Obviously.
No, I don't know. I would, like... I saw something where it was like, well, maybe it's like her producer, like someone near her. Jack Antonoff, probably, that little stupid head.
Wait, I thought she cut ties with him, though.
What? He just wrote this album.
No, Del, you're thinking of Scooter.
Yeah.
Scooter Braun.
I am thinking of Scooter.
So isn't Scooter like the person who made Justin Bieber?
Yeah.
So is there like
Well, he probably didn't, like...
Also,
he was just taking advantage of Taylor because she's a woman.
I have a bone to pick with Justin Bieber. He released his new song, Anyone, being like, obviously to his wife, Hailey, being like, you're the only one I've ever loved. You're the only thing I've ever done good. Am I the only one who remembers him and Selena's, like,
epic romance? No, you're not.
Like, he definitely loved her.
Yeah, you can't
I just
say that.
really hate when people, like when they're in a relationship, they're like, I love you, blah, blah, blah. And then they get out and they be like, I thought I loved you. Like, thinking you love someone is not a thing. Hot take.
Like, it's all about in the moment, you know?
And it's fine if you did. I feel like people say, like, oh, I just thought I loved him, or I actually didn't like him. Like, I think people say that because they probably are like, I shouldn't have, but it's like, it's fine if you did.
And you also, like, obviously can love someone.
This is a really deeper me.
Yeah, but you can love someone and then not love them. Like, you can fall in love with someone.
Yeah, because love, I feel like, isn't one thing, like, you fall in love and never
love is a verb.
Like,
That's from the radio station at Central Entrance. Do you know they have a billboard with the letter sign and they
religious
radio.
Yeah.
because love is an action. If you guys don't know what a verb is, it's like you continuously have to work
and
at
sometimes
it.
sometimes people love.
That's a noun.
It's a noun.
That's wrong.
Joking.
Sometimes I feel like people, like, you can't change the past, so if you fell in love with, like, a bad person, it's like, what can you do, you know?
Like, just own up to it.
It is what it is.
Like, it's honestly such, like, a dumb thing to say.
Love is, like, it's a good thing. It's, like, a good
love
feeling.
is love.
It's a good feeling, so when you're feeling it in the present with that person, like
life is too short not to say it. Like, if you're listening to this and you're contemplating telling someone you love them, say it. Right?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
if you've been dying to confess your love to someone,
Say it. Click off of this video and say it.
don't pound the table. Also,
Sorry.
we're just a motivational.
Yeah, well,
Positivity
we
podcast.
like to hit all the marks, you know?
But seriously, I don't know. I think
Okay.
especially nowadays, people are just like,
So scared.
like, and like so like pretend to be like stone cold. Like, I don't.
I think we need to talk about, now we've talked about music, books, movies, Bachelor, our single lives. I think the next topic is sports. What if that was kind of a joke, but it didn't go off well.
I'm trying to think if there's anything I could even add.
Oh, Lindsey Vonn and the Subanator.
Oh, I know.
Broke up.
They
I know.
broke up. That's sad.
The Washington Redskins had to change their name because it was offensive.
did? To
But
what?
it's pretty embarrassing because they ran out of time before the season started, so they couldn't think of things. So their team name this year just called the Washington Football Team.
That's embarrassing.
That is
super
embarrassing.
There was a couple teams I think that had to change their names because it was like
That was
offensive.
like back when I was in middle school.
back
I
in
feel
7th grade that was a thing. Like,
So it's been a while.
What was one of the other teams that was kind of offensive that it got changed?
We don't need to go digging up their dirty laundry.
Yeah, for sure. I'm trying to think.
But that's my sports knowledge I have.
I know that Adam Thielen's wife is pregnant again, and CJ Ham's wife is pregnant.
That's like kind of have to do with sports, but like not really.
They're both Vikings football players, if you didn't.
Jesse Diggins, the cross country skier, just won like
Something
the
big.
Tour of Ski or
Tour de
something.
France.
I think that's the bike.
That's
race.
like
Tour de France. No, I think it was the Tour de France.
No, it was like Tour of the Ski or something.
No, I think
Tour de France is biking.
just 1 second.
Okay.
Anyway.
Anyways.
No, let me look. Jesse Diggins.
Yeah.
Tour de France. Tour de France.
Okay, so now should we like kind of like talk about like what's coming up for our podcast?
Okay, guys. So we plan.
Guys, hold on 1 minute.
Well, when you find it, they don't want to be listening to silence,
Yeah.
Liz. So we plan on just coming back, guys. Like, I just think that once, like, this has been so much fun.
It's Tour de Ski.
I was right. Yeah, she won that. But it's just already been so fun. We definitely want to come back, like, more and you want more guest stars.
We have been in contact with definitely a few people.
Yeah.
You know who you are.
But, you know, obviously, like, once again, COVID, like,
Yeah.
that makes it super hard, too, because we can't just see
want
everyone.
to ask you guys, what do you want to see from us?
Yeah. Tell us, please.
We
Yeah,
love when you
seriously.
guys are active in our DMs. You used to be super good about it, and now it's just like radio.
Like,
Which is-
I know we were quiet, but
Yeah.
you guys didn't need to be quiet back. It just felt like you guys shut the door on
I mean,
us.
guys, but actually think about it. Like, a lot of people in person were like, where's the pod? Like, I can think of a lot of people.
That's true. That's true.
Yeah, and you guys know we appreciate you every day.
Yeah, and we are sorry. I mean, it's been a year.
It
I
has
think
been.
everyone
I
has
think
had a year.
deep down, we, like, felt this coming and whatever in January, and we were like, 2020 is just not going to be good.
I'm actually curious because if you guys know, we have a podcast from the beginning of the year called
Let's see what
2020
our
Vision.
caption was for it. Like,
And
maybe-
I'm curious. It'd be kind of fun to see what we thought about what we thought 2020 was gonna be, because I don't think it was what anyone
I think we had
really
a very
thought.
positive outlook on it.
We did, and it wasn't it was a tough year,
yeah.
but like we said, like we moved in together, so we
There
had a
was
lot of
positives.
highlights
Hey
too.
guys,
Oh,
Sorry,
wow!
I heard my voice.
Hearing that makes me not want to post this. I don't think I want my voice on this. What's the are you looking at the caption?
Go to 2020.
I did. It just says, "Hey guys, we missed you so much, so we are back. Tonight's podcast, we sit down and talk about some life updates, Bachelor, and have an exciting announcement and much more. Also, don't mind the chewing. This will be the last time we eat candy while recording our podcast."
That's funny. And now we ate
Lessons learned.
cookies. But we ate cookies. But I think we are pretty good. Let us know, guys. Were we good about the cookies?
Yeah. Do we need to talk about? 30 minutes on the dot.
Can I do the exciting thing?
Yes.
So we wanted to do something fun because
To
we
say
missed you
thank
guys.
you.
And to say thank you. And we want to share it on the podcast first because you guys, the ones who actually listen to the entire podcast, you guys are our number ones.
Yes.
So we are doing a giveaway. We've done one before. What's that from? What's that from?
Nothing.
Okay,
Liz.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
But we are really excited. You guys have to watch.
This is such an epic mega giveaway, and we cannot
It's
wait.
our biggest one, yeah.
So we want you awesome listeners who make it to the end of our podcast to have an extra entry. So if you want an extra chance to win this awesome gear, all you need to do is
Send us a DM.
send us a DM with the special code giveaway
No.
That's
with a
stupid.
special code.
of grande ice white mocha no,
No,
whip extra
It
caramel
needs to be
drizzle
something
vanilla
that can
sweet
be-
cold
No,
foam.
I think you should DM us. Where is my boo is back.
Yes.
That's
No
catchy.
space.
No. Maybe it should just be the comeback.
I don't really like
I
that.
think it should just be where's my boo giveaway.
underdogs.
I don't know.
Remember the Titans.
I don't know what you think this is, Grace.
Sorry. Yeah.
No, just DM us where's my boo epic giveaway.
Yeah. Honestly, just say
on.
something about it, like that we're back. or
Something
the
with
giveaway.
where's my boo, we're back giveaway. Extra entry, and this is a randomized giveaway, so no one has more chances. The only way to ensure chances is to get this extra entry and then stay active on our stories and DMs.
Okay.
You don't want to yell at them.
We will be having a giveaway post, but we wanted you guys, our podcast
Still
listeners,
secret.
to know first. So you guys are the first to hear.
We love you.
Stay tuned. We are excited about this giveaway,
'Cause
and
we
you guys should
back.
be too.
Boo thing.
I honestly think we have to go. Liz is getting a little bit out there.
Shut her up.
We think she's got to be done. So
It's that ice tie with that double shot.
Yep.
We love you guys. We're so happy we're back.
We love you.
tonight's
And
been
remember
fun.
to love each other.
That's somebody else's. Who does say that though?
Okay. Bye, guys.
Bye guys.
Bye, guys.
We love you guys.
Do the extra code.